Here it is. Hello everyone. Welcome to iPSunday, a place where you can hang out, meditate together on weekend to start your new week and end your week. So that way we can find inner peace and start our brand new day with inner peace feeling as well. So everyone, how are you? Allow me to greeting those who are joining us right now at the moment. Let's see. Hello, Mr. Andy. Wow, you're the first one. Mr. Shi too. Miss Patty as well. And Mr. Daniel. Mr. Jack, good to see you as well. Miss Catherine, Monica, Mr. Go, and Mr. Edwin. And Miss Donna, good to see you. Welcome to our Inner Peace Sunday. Miss Khan and Miss Claudia. All right. Well, it seems like we have a regular person coming. And well, welcome everyone. If you are new, don't be shy. You can also, oops, I passed the wrong one. Yes, if you are new, don't worry, don't be shy as well. You can also introduce yourself by telling us your name, your local time, and the place where do you live, so we can get to know each other. And for those who are new, for those who are regular, go ahead, do what you need to do by telling us your name, so that way we know who are attending at the moment. Anyway, as time is, the thing is that I cannot share, so I have to ask some assistance from Miss April and anyone who have the ability to share. The thing is that I got blocked. I'm not sure what's the reason why I'm not able to share, but still, I'm still able to post. That's good enough. Anyway, as it is, I have prepared some good story for you for our wisdom while we are waiting. But still though, they need to be a little bit notified for those who are new too. Inner Peace Sunday, we are about meditation, but we also have wisdom talk, and the wisdom talk I prepared to you is here, the sacrifice goat. Ooh, what it is? Well, let's take a look after this, but still, this a little bit basic story in the Buddhism. Of course, it is a good story for learning, not having any intention to convert you or anything, all right? So just let you know. Now, if you know what it is, well, let's take a look. As for education, but of course, it is fun story. Let's take a look, everyone. The sacrifice goat. What is this story about? Before we go on, there are some words we need to learn what it is. So today we're going to learn that as our education. Bodhisattva. Okay. Bodhisattva is a common term used in Buddhism. If you ever came across the Buddhist text or the some word, these are the story about the word we're using. In Buddhism, a bodhisattva is any person who is on the path towards Buddhahood. So anyone who want to be like the Buddha, they are called bodhisattva. But of course, bodhisattva, as Buddhism, just like Christian too, we have school. So therefore, right now we have two schools as a major school. One Theravada, which means the old tradition, while the new one also Mahayana as well. So these two are the major school in Buddhism. And as you can see me, the monk like this, we are Theravada Buddhist monk. And in Theravada Buddhism, a bodhisattva refers to anyone who has made a resolution to become a Buddha and has also have received confirmation as well. And also the prediction by the Buddha, a living Buddha, that he will be so. So this is something that using in Buddhism. So what it has to do with this? Well, let's take a look further a little bit. In Theravada, a bodhisattva refers to anyone who has made resolution and has received confirmation, just like I mentioned. Just in this picture, I just want to show you what the monk look like, all right? What about the Mahayana school? In Mahayana school, the monk look like in the picture. In Mahayana school Buddhism, a bodhisattva refers to anyone who has generated bodhicitta, a spontaneous wish and compassion mind to attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all sentient beings. In other words, those who have wished and on the path to do helping other people, they are called bodhisattva as well in Mahayana. Okay. And so, what it is has to do with the wisdom today. Let's go. The story I prepare is once upon a time, in the city of Benares. Okay, there were a teacher, a famous one as well. He himself liked to make a sacrifice to dedicate this good merit to his deceased friends and parents and all the loved ones, so that he called and gathered all his students to come. Well, in the picture, you may see that it's just a few, but in fact, it's a big number. Okay, but anyway, right now, just go along with that. Okay, the thing about that is, he himself want to make a sacrifice, so he asks all his students to bring him a goat, so then he can make a sacrifice. In India or in the past, the sacrifice normally use live animal by slitting their throat and using the blood or whatever left in their body to sacrifice to the god. So this is also the common practice. And so his students obediently follow their master. So they went to look and fetch him a goat. Upon seeing the goat, the student talk, but at the time though, I forgot to mention, at the time, the animal can still talk and communicate commonly with the people. So when this student went to fetch the goat, they said, the goat, now is your lucky turn. You're gonna be the sacrifice for our master to dedicate to the god. The goat, upon hearing that, first, he was laughing, ha 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 ha, just like you see in the picture. And then a few minutes after that, then he cried, just like in the picture, yes. Anyway, just sound effect, you know. And then the student was like, the goat, are you going crazy? You afraid to die that much? The goat said, well, there are some matter, but if you want to know, you must bring me to speak directly with your master. So the student want to know what or why did the goat acting like that. So they brought the goat to the master, and the master asked him, goat, tell me, why you laugh and why you cry? The goat said, well, master, the fact is, you see, I was like you too. And because of what I did by sacrifice a goat, I has been reborn as a goat now. And you are going to follow my path. But today, luckily though, it's going to be by my last punishment. My retribution has been over. After this, I am going to be reborn as human. But you're gonna be the goat in my place. The master hearing it, oh, really? Yes, today is going to be my last day, no matter what. Don't worry, fear not, goat. I will have my student protect you. And everyone, please looking after the goat. Do not let anyone come to harm the goat. And so the goat just act normally along by itself, eating the grass, enjoy yum yum yum, good food, good yum yum yum, you know. Anyway, as it goes, suddenly when the student just went to toilet, on the way, it just suddenly the lightning strike. When the lightning strike the rock nearby, and the rock just got split in a split second, got into slitting after the lightning strike, the rock splitting it out and slit the throat of a goat and causing it to instantly die in that moment. Seeing that was a very horrible sight indeed. The people of town begin to be fear because of the bad omen. They were very sad on this event. But fear not. The master himself had told the people in there that this is the karma of the goat. No one can escape their action. So he himself, now knowing from the goat, he correct himself and never to repeat the mistake of taking any other animals or anyone's life again. So that's the people of town learning from the master. And so the example from the goat, then they begin to behave themselves, living in peacefully in harmony without hurting or taking anyone's life. And this is the story from the, well, from the sacrifice goat. So from there on, the town of Benares has become peacefully, living happily ever after. So everyone, from in here in this story is that how does it relate to our mind, our meditation? Well, before we go in there, I like to add into this my master word, Venerable Luang Por Dhammachayo. He said that having an education helps with ordinary existence, yet we do not place emphasis on gaining knowledge for our own salvation. Those in the world who stand in the sun actually live in darkness, for they do not know how to truly live. So everyone now, if you can learn from this story, you may understand now that living a life, sometimes if we emphasize on making money, but do not know how to truly live in peace and harmony, we will surely to be living just like the master in the story. So what about our mind though? You see, if we only focus on meditation, but we do not emphasize on living ourselves normally in peace, just like in the story, we could also make our mind difficult to also find inner peace. Because our life, we have to be socialized with many people. If we do something that hurt them and also hurt ourselves, when we close our eyes and come to meditate, it would be difficult to forget that memory as well. But what's done has been done. We should forget, but we should not repeat the same mistake again in the future. Let them be the lesson for our life, and we continue to grow on and move on without making the same mistake ever again. So this is the story from the sacrifice goat. Hopefully it could be benefit anyone who watching, enjoy our Inner Peace Sunday. So let's moving on to our session today. Why we are waiting. So for those who are getting yourself, well, the thing is, check yourself 3 things, whether you are ready or not. 1, do you need to use toilet? Do it now. 2, if you need to call someone, do it now while we are waiting. And last but not least, check your room, your environment, whether it is suitable for meditation. You want to meditate in a peaceful and quiet environment, right? So make it so. If not, try the best place that you can find inner peace. So this way you can start your meditation and progress smoothly. So well, for those who are new, give me a little bit of time, everyone, if you are regular, for introduction to our meditation. If you are ready, go ahead and type a comment. Thank you very much, Mr. Shi. Well, for our meditation, what we practice is called the middle way meditation. We emphasize on 2 things according to my master: relaxation and mindfulness. Relaxation and mindfulness must go along together. And if you meditate, you must also watch the balance between these 2, not to have too much uncomfortable feelings or too much relaxed. If you are trying too hard, try to sit still and try to force the mind, you will feel uncomfortable. That is, it is, because you're forcing yourself. So it should be relaxed. But if you relax too much, you could be into outcome. 1, either you sleep or have a wandering thought. So watch yourself in there, right? And to help you maintain your focus, well, before we go on, my master mentioned this, that when you are meditate, no matter the method you use to meditate, whichever way we practice, the principle must always be being comfortable and relaxed. Must go together, okay? And to help you focus, 2 things, 2 methods. 1, visualize. Use something simple for your mind, something that doesn't make you think or create emotion. A face of your parents or your loved ones, not a good thing. And the object that I like to recommend is, yes, the sun, a moon, a star, or the crystal ball. Choose one however you feel. And if you feel that you want to use the mantra, if you have a lot of thoughts, you don't need to visualize. Well, you can use Samma Arahang. This is the mantra that my master introduced in the temple. But you can choose your own mantra as well. It means the path to purity and freedom from the negative thought. And repeat them over and over until there are no more thoughts. And the last but not least, tips for today. If you meditate, how do you know if you do it correctly? My master mentioned that receiving happiness every time we meditate, even just for a moment, this is confirmation that we are practiced correctly. And so everyone, if you are ready, wow, it seems like everyone also leave the comment ready. You are good to go then. We are about to start our meditation now. So let's begin our inner peace time, everyone. All right. Let's begin inner peace time. If you need to me the volume too loud, anything, let me know, right? Okay. Right now I don't have any assistant, so you guys must helping me too. All right, thank you everyone. Let's begin our inner peace time. Close your eyes. Relax the mind and body. Adjusting yourself, sitting in a relaxed and comfortable position where you won't feel any tension on your body. Relax very truly, beginning from the top of your head, relax down to your forehead, relax your eyebrows, loose your eyelids, don't use your eyes or try to look inside yourself during the meditation. Relax every muscles in your face, down to your neck and shoulder. Adjusting your back and body properly. Free from all the tension you might have. Relax both of your arms all the way down to your hands. Continue down to relax down to your legs, your knees, and all the way to your feet completely, making your whole body feeling most comfortable during the meditation. When you are done adjusting, let's move on to adjust your mind. Empty your mind, putting down everything aside in this moment. The time for yourself, the time for your mind, and the time for the meditation. Begin by take a deep breath. Slowly breathing it out. Clear your mind. Empty yourself. And breathe in with joy and happiness to fill your own mind and begin the journey for inner peace. Imagine that you are alone in this place, a place that you like to be by yourself, like somewhere in the nature, near the waterfall or river. Make you feel calm, relaxed, and allow the mind to come back into yourself gently, slowly, like a feather floating down, slowly moving down, and gently rest inside yourself, around your abdomen. Observe your mind, your feelings, and maintain your focus inside the body while relax both body and mind. And lightly imagine the sun shine inside yourself. Observe the sun peacefully. Should the thought arise, don't worry. Let it go and let it end without following your thoughts. Or you may recite the mantra in your mind at your own pace. And the mantra is Samma Arahang Samma Arahang สัมมาอะระหัง Continue the mantra while observe the sun. Continue on until your mind has calmed down, or the mantra fade away by itself. So let's take our time in this moment, finding ourselves inner peace for a little while until the appropriate time. still inside yourself. Maintain the relaxation, both body and mind. Continue on further. Let the peaceful feeling arise and expand over your mind and body. Sharing this peaceful feeling, the good feeling, with everyone that you love and care for, wishing them all to be happy, peacefully, and free from all suffering. Sharing your love, your kindness with everyone and all the people in this world for a few moments. Take a deep breath. Slowly breathing it out. Maintain the relaxation, both body and mind. Continue on further. After the meditation, allowing yourself to be with peace inside your mind everywhere you go. Then slowly, gently open your eyes. Welcome back, everyone. How are you feeling? I hope you enjoy your inner peace time with me in our inner peace Sunday session tonight or today, depending on where you live. So please allow me to check your meditation experience, or you may leave the comment as follow. Thank you, Mr. Andy. And for those who are watching from 21 Day page, I think there were about 16 people. You can go ahead too. I am watching you on from my phone, so don't worry. You can still get I can still get your message. So go ahead. You can leave your comment. What is your meditation experience? So I can give you a tip and advise you further. Now, anyone who are on our regular page, go ahead and leave the comment. If you are new, don't worry. If you feel relaxed, leave the comment as 1. If you feel like your body disappear or so much relaxed you don't feel your body at all, 2. If you experience inner light, brightness like the sun behind me, leave the comment as 3. Anything else that I didn't mention, leave the comment as 4, explain, and I'll get back to you. Let's see who has sharing their comment from our main page. Mr. Andy, go ahead. You are very fast, huh? Mr. Daniel 2, Mr. Chi 1, Mr. Go 1, Mr. Paul 1. I know you're sleepy, Mr. Paul, but thank you for joining us. Mr. Jack 2, that's very good, Mr. Jack. You have the same thing too yesterday. Well, thank you for joining again. Miss Donna 2, Miss Lilia 1, Miss Petit 3, Mr. Edwin 2, that's good, Mr. Edwin. Irene, wonderful. Well, if you like meditation, my master said that it's good and you did correctly. Continue that, okay? Don't just stop and wait for me next week. Every day, all right, Miss Irene? Catherine too, Miss Donna, Sadhu, Sadhu. Can you give me some answer? All right, thank you for sharing. Miss Eileen, mine was multitasking, then finally 2. That's good, Miss Eileen. You're able to get it at the end at least. That means that you begin to adjust and find yourself relaxation in the right and correct way. So well, that's good. We got one from 21 Day. Jara 1, that's good. Monica, thank you. All right. Miss Coop 1, Miss Claudia 3, Miss Khan 2. All right. Anyone else from 21 Day? Not yet. All right, but don't worry. Okay. My master used to say that it doesn't matter what experience that you have, as long as you like it, you enjoy it, and you feel satisfied or content with it. That is already count as a good meditation. The fact that you share with me, that means that you have already observed your own feeling, learn a little bit to bring back your awareness back to yourself. The key to that is you must maintain relaxation. When you feel relaxed, if you observe it, that means your awareness coming back. But if you just relax, but your mind wandering everywhere, not meditation yet, because the mind already go. But once you realize, oh, your mind wandering, then you begin to recite the mantra or visualize an image or focus on your breathing, however method you use. If you have that kind of observation, that means your mind already back and you begin your meditation. Okay. Madeline 2 and 3 today, so relaxed first time. Thank you very much for sharing, Miss Madeline. The key to that is mindfulness and relaxation. Remember that. If you like it, press like and follow on our page so you get notified every time we are live. So this way you won't miss a thing, okay? Anyway, Miss Eileen, 2 days down wouldn't let me comment. 20 days won't let me comment. Well, you can comment on me. Same thing too. I have the same thing. I cannot do this or share anything on Facebook, but I can do to my page only. So anyway, if you want to get my share, you have to follow on my page, okay? Anyway, so, well, the thing about that is, you see, when you are meditating and you enjoying it, doesn't matter if you have a lot of thoughts, but it ends up with you having a good feeling that you like it. This must continue because the mind that come back to its place. Its place, I mean, in here is home, inside your body, around your abdomen. I would like to call it the center of the body. This is like the home for the mind. It's kind of like when you are travel everywhere around the world. The thing is that when you end your journey, you always come back to home. When you come back home, it's like a good rest for you. You never sleep any better until you go home, right? Same thing too. When your mind wandering with a lot of thoughts, meeting many people, the thing is when the mind come back to its home, it's so enjoying it. That's showing the sign that you do it correctly, everyone. Just simple as that. So therefore, keep your mind inside yourself to its home. Your mind will feel like this, and that's the sign that you do it correctly. To do that, just relaxation and mindfulness, okay? Simple as that, nothing more, nothing less. My master already tried and he explained almost everything that he had tried every method and he found the shortcut is simple two things, mindfulness and relaxation. If you are trying too hard, that's not relax. Don't use that feeling when you are when you are trying to work. For example, you focus on your work and you want it to make it complete, make it perfect. It doesn't work the same way when you are meditate. Because the mind itself, just like us, we enjoy. The mind is our own mind, not our brain. Okay, I'm not talking about brain at all in this case. Our own spirit, our own consciousness. In this case, when you are relaxed, the mind enjoys freedom. If you let the mind do what it's like, eventually it will follow you what you want to do. So don't force your mind first from the beginning. Let it do what it's like to do. But don't let it wandering too much. Sometimes when you feel that you are relaxed, but it's wandering, you have to bring it back. Maintain visualization can also be another option to help you keep your focus. Okay, so as the case it is, mindfulness and relaxation. Remember this part, and also meditation. Last tip for today, must maintain everyday practice. For those who are new, 2 times a day is good. Don't have to be as long as it is now. We meditate about 30 to 35 minutes, But if you feel too long, don't worry. 5, 10, 15 minutes up to you. If you start it, that's a good count. Okay? So, meditate regularly. Waste time between right after you wake up and before you go to bed. Or anytime you want to meditate. Yes, that is when you should do. And so everyone, hopefully this meditation can be part of your daily routine. We hope to see you again in our next Inner Peace Sunday. If you like our program, don't forget to share it to your friend and all the people that you know that could use this program as benefit and good for them. Go ahead, it's free of charge, and of course every day on Sunday unless there are further notice. For example, the beginning of this year we don't have Inner Peace Sunday because it's New Year, everyone wanna enjoy, not meditate. So I just let go along with that. Anyway, hopefully see you again next time, everyone. Everyone from 21 Day Page 2. All right, Miss Princess Mutita. All right, thank you very much. See you again next time.